Okay.
Give me.
Oh, listen.
Oh,
I gotta take this
hold on.
call. I'll be
Go
right
ahead.
back.
All right, go ahead, bro. Go ahead. Here you go, people. Boston, Texas, Houston, Fifth Wall. What's up, people? 3 for the stripes. Fuck nights. Adidas all day. Bun, 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 bun. Texas, you're gonna learn a lot from me about music. Maybe about life too, and fighting though. Northeast beast, motherfucker. Believe that. And I can rap too. I got 2 albums. Working on the 3rd. Don't let the gray hairs fool you. Those go right away, right after I shave. I look like I'm fucking 32, bro. This is the last great album from Metallica. Not the Black Album either. God, deception kills the light. Children watch the sea. Pray for Father, Rome, and prayer. Yep. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. He watches the game beneath the sea. Greater ones. The favorite side. Imagine seeing these guys in the 80s like I did in their prime. Rising. Rest in peace, Cliff Burton, Jr. and Senior. Immortal. This is real Metallica, people. None of that fucking bullshit. In madness, you dwell. Oh, yeah. First 3 albums, then the EP, and then the 4th LP. That's as far as I go with Metallica. Anything after that ain't Metallica. I mean, it is, but it don't sound like Metallica. It sounds like a metal band, not like a speed metal band or thrash band. No way. Chaos underground. Got the sound and twisted soul.
Yo, what up, man? I'm back.
Talk about mosh pits. People have no clue what mosh pits are until you've been in a mosh pit at early 80s or mid 80s. Metallica, Megadeth, Slayer, Overkill, fucking Motor. Don't even get me going because this is Anthrax, Metal Church, MOD. Oh my God. It just goes, Testament, it goes on and on and on. All right. Here we go. After this verse, we will stop this track, and me and Post from Boston to Texas, from the Patriots to Earl Campbell and the Houston Oilers, we get this shit done, and hopefully Kiwi joins us. Jay will join us, but he doesn't have to. When you don't have to do what's it called? We might be doing post UFC shows too on early cards or late cards because Sundays is the day of rest. All right, that's enough of the. I'm working on the intro. Yo, bros, what's up, Rizzo from FLA? Even hey, Rizzo's actually from Massachusetts, Rhode Island, and
What's up,
Massachusetts.
Marky?
He actually, yeah, Rizzo. Did you know that, Post? He's actually from up here.
No, I didn't know, but I had another question for you. I was gonna ask you. You know the boxer Peter Hurricane McNeely.
Of course, I know, yeah.
Where's he from?
He's from Whitman. He's not from Boston. He's from Whitman.
Okay.
He's like I don't know, like a half an hour from Boston. A lot of tough people come from Massachusetts because you got New Bedford, Fall River, a lot of really good Portuguese fighters, and you know every other culture too, right? Every other color. Then you got Boston, Quincy, Dorchester, all the way up to Lowell, where Mickey Ward's from. That's the North Shore. You know what I mean? And then you got Springfield in middle of Massachusetts. You have Rhode Island, a lot of good fight. That was my last amateur fight was in Rhode Island in 99, 2000. for diabetes. You know, I was just doing it for fucking charity. Because that's how much I love the fight, you know what I mean? And not get in trouble, you know what I mean? And actually do something good for people. So, you know, and it was my friend. It was my friend won last night. My friend's son or nephew, he's 14-0 now. He won last night in that boxing card.
Okay. Oh, he won?
Telling you, live yesterday. Yeah, he said, I was born in New Bedford, straight out of the trailer. Yeah, New Bedford. I like New Bedford and Fall River. I met some solid people down there in my DYS juvie days and prison. But in prison, here's where they were tough, in the boxing gyms. Yeah, I seen a lot of guys spar from Fall River and New Bedford. I spar with some guys from Fall River and New Bedford. They were all very technically sound fighters. You know what I mean? Definitely, you get a lot of good boxers coming out of Massachusetts and Rhode Island and New York. That's why I always say Northeast Beach. That's what I'm talking about, Pulse. It's like every city from Philly, Baltimore, New York City, Jersey, North Jersey, New York City, all the boroughs, and then you get Connecticut, where Alex Glover Teixeira has his gym with Alex Pereira. You got good fighters there. You got good fighters come from Springfield, Mass, right there. That goes right into Connecticut, right there. Then you got Rhode Island. You got good fighters. Then you got great fighters from Brockton, Marciano, Brockton, Mass, right? Then you got Fall River, New Bedford, and then you got the mighty 617. Fucking Boston, Quincy, Lowell, Lynn City has said never come out the way he went in. All these places, you know what I mean? Worcester, Mass.
I just looked it up. Apparently, Peter McNeely is from a town called Medville.
Medford?
I think it's Medville, Massachusetts.
Oh, he used to train out of Whitman. I know he trained out of Whitman fucking with Vince, his manager was Vecchione or whatever his name is, Vecchione. Listen, that fight was fixed.
With Tyson?
So, yeah, well, McNeely was going to lose anyways. McNeely lost bar fights. He used to start shit with people in bars and people would drop him. Yeah, I'm sure he dropped a lot of people too. But if he ever came into a fucking bar and Quincy started talking shit, he would have got killed. He would have getting killed. Paul Pierce from the Celtics went to a bar, a bucket of blood,
and got stabbed.
Yeah, he got stabbed. So that's what I'm trying to tell you. It doesn't matter who you are. It's like you start talking shit thinking you're better, you're going to get handed. You're going to get fucking hurt, if not killed. That's why I'm so grateful every day. I always say, have a blessed day. I'm so lucky I never killed nobody. I've knocked people out, right? And I'm not talking about bully. I'm talking about guys that wanted to fight me, grown men. When I was a teenager, I'd fight grown men. Their eyes would roll behind their head, right? And then I'd be kicking them in the head and the ribs on the ground when they're out cold. And my friends are kicking other guys in the fucking head and shit. It was fucking crazy, dude. Every day, every night in the 80s. And then the 90s, it was in the bar rooms and the private Italian clubs and the fucking strip joints and the fucking casinos and everywhere we went. You know, it's like you got to represent where you're from. You know what I mean? And someone talks shit, it's like it's on. Like, that's what these kids don't understand these days. They have no fucking clue. Like, someone talks shit to you, there's consequences for that, but not online.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I agree.
Right, Pulse?
No, you're right. There's it's like I don't know. It's like people get some sort of anonymity from being online. So they're
too comfortable. They don't realize that they might be talking to a killer, a fucking savage, an absolute savage.
Right.
Like Zach, I like that kid, Zach. I tried to help Zach. I used to stick up for the kid, and then I'd stick up for him, and he'd say, "You're my mentor." This, I go, mentor. You never did anything, dude. Like, if you want me to mentor you, I'll train you every day on the screen because I know you're not. He lives in Maine, Florida, with his mommy and daddy or something. I don't fucking know. But all I know is if I was your mentor, dude, I'd be training you every day, and I'd really turn you into a man. And I'd say, you can't be talking shit to people. You can't take shit from people either, but you don't know who's behind that fucking keyboard. There's a lot of keyboard couch warriors. They talk shit about fighters. They're like, oh, he sucked. Well, let me ask you something. Can you do better? Can you get in there and do better? You have no right to say someone sucks. A fighter, especially a fighter.
Do you listen to Benzino?
I like Benzino. Benzino, I know his uncle. His uncle lives fucking 4 blocks away. His nephew, and my son are really good friends. They went to school together since elementary. Yeah, I like Benzino a lot. Made Men, all those guys. NOG and the Bulldogs, like Gangsta, like they're all from Boston. You know what I mean? Like we have a huge hip hop community. The Source, that's Benzino. The Source, Benzino and a college kid from Boston that trusted each other. They got together, and the kid had the money, and Benzino had the muscle and the street smarts, and that's how they made The Source.
Yeah. I remember The Source magazine,
I always say that. Don't I say this to you, Pulse? Teamwork makes the dream work. It's really true, bro. You got to have people you can rely on, and you have to do it together. You can do things on your own, no doubt, and I will do it on my own. I've already proven that. But I like to have people in here. Like I'm not trying to be no star. I don't want to be a star. I'm really low key, but I don't mind talking about fights that I'm passionate about. And I see these other people doing it. I'm like, they probably never even been in a fight in their life. Like I've been in the ring. I spot Sean Gannon went to school. I spot him all. I spot all the best Golden Glove champs. Like I never spot any easy fights. They'd always make me spot the best fighters in the gym. So
who was the guy?
I had Mickey Wood right beside me sparring while I was sparring. Like, you know what I mean? So I could actually talk to a fight. I'm not gonna be a fanboy. You know what I mean? I'm actually gonna say, I'm not gonna say how does it feel walking out as the champ and defending your belt. How do you think it fucking feels? I know the answer to that question. Like, are you a fucking moron? Like, why don't you ask him some real life questions? Stop being scared to fucking death. STD, scared to death.
Who was the guy?
Balls.
Who was the guy that fought Kimbo Slice? He was a cop from Boston?
Sean Gannon. That's Sean Gannon, the kid I used to spy with. I went to school with him. Dude, you wouldn't even realize. In school, he was the quietest kid and nicest kid in the world. And then one day I was at the gym, and my old trainer, my third trainer that was like just died last year, Jimmy Farrell Jr., and his father trained me too. He goes, you're sparring with Sean Gannon today. I go, Sean Gannon? From elementary school? Like, I haven't seen this kid since junior high or middle school. When they first started calling it middle school, I'm like, I haven't seen this kid since then. And now I see him in the ring. I'm like, oh, shit, I might hurt this kid. And then I go in there, and then I hear he's Golden Glove champ. I'm like, this kid never fought in his fucking life. I never seen him fight ever. But he was actually at the school, wasn't telling nobody. You know what I mean? He was just, you see how tough he was, right?
Yeah, he won that fight, I think.
He won the fight. He's the only one that ever beat Kimbo Slice in a street fight.
Yeah.
Dude, he lost his Boston police officer job for that fight.
Oh, did he?
He made $10,000. Yeah, he lost his Boston police officer's job for that fight, for fighting Kimbo Slice. They fired him.
Oh, wow.
Imagine that shit. You would think you would want a tough cop like that on your fucking in the community, talking to people and saying, listen, I know some tough guys from my city, not right next door here, Quincy, right beside. We're basically two cities connected. Like we have boroughs in our city. We have bad, tough guys in our city too. But like that's what you need is cops like that guys like me respect. Like I'll actually respect a cop that's a tough guy. Like, I don't respect cops that you say, hey, I know guys that I looked up to, and I still look up to, I respect, that used to tell cops when they were growing up. They were like a generation ahead of me, 10, 20 years, right? They would tell cops, take off your badge and gun and let's go in this alley and fight. And let's see who's the tough guy is. You know what I mean? And no cops would do that back then. But most would. There was like cops in Boston would actually do that. They take off their badge, put up the gun, let the gangbangers hold it, and then they slap the gangbanger around and make them look silly. And they say, anybody else want some? And they'd be all, no problem. You know what I mean? I can even mention his name, DeLuca. You know why? Because the guy's a good man, Mark DeLuca. Mark DeLuca's a pro fighter. His father used to say, you want to act like a tough guy with me? You want to act like a tough guy with me? I'm not going to bring you to jail. If you're a real tough guy, hey, I'll take my badge, my gun off. And everyone here is a witness. I just signed a piece of paper. I would never press charges on you. So come on, you beat me fair and square. And then he would fight them, and that's he earned their respect. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, that's crazy. I didn't know. Sean Gannon lost his job over that fight.
Yeah, he lost his job, bro. Listen, he died way too fucking young. Like all my pro, he's basically a pro boxer. He was a pro mixed martial artist. He was a Golden Glove champ. I mean, that takes, you know how hard it is to win the Golden Gloves? You fight 7 fights in 1 week. In 1 week. Sometimes you have 3 fights in a day. It's same thing as like old Pride rules. Same thing. Golden Gloves. That's why I always wanted Jake Paul to fight a really hungry Golden Glove fighter. I said Tommy Fury is not an elite boxer, but he does spar with Tyson Fury all the time. 12 rounds, 10 rounds, whatever. So if you can spar with the best fighter on the planet with their hands, which Tyson Fury is, I don't care what anyone says. I know boxing very well. Fury could fight any of the legends. He could hang with any of them. You know why? Because he's 7 foot tall almost, and it's almost not fair. He says it himself. It's not fair.
Who's your favorite,
like a middleweight?
Who's your favorite boxer of all time?
Who's my favorite? Marvin Hagler, right up there. Muhammad Ali, Mike Tyson. It was Marvin Hagler at 9, 10 years old, inspired me, and then Mike Tyson was right there, right? I started getting into Mike Tyson, and then I started going back to the oldies. Dempsey, Johnson. Joe Louis is one of my favorites. Sugar Ray Robinson is one of my favorites. Rocky Marciano is always one of my favorites because he's undefeated, 49-0. Like, how do you do that back in those days? Like, Duran was 4-time champ, 4 different weight division champ before he went to middleweight, underneath middleweight. He was never a middleweight. He would blow up so big in between fights that he had to go to middleweight. He couldn't cut the weight no more. But he won 4 different weight division belts. Durant.
Let me ask you, Granite, who do you think wins in a fight? Prime Tyson or Prime Ali?
Well, Tyson would probably let Ali when he loved him so much. Tyson loved. That's the reason why Tyson became a boxer, was because of Muhammad Ali.
Right.
He seen Muhammad Ali at a juvenile detention he was in. Ali went up there to visit, and I guess they watched the Ali movie back then, whatever it was, and then they seen him walk in the room. And Mike was like, and then Mike said he seen all the kids coming out of the gym. There was a boxing program with that guy that brought him the Customato, and they say he'd see them all coming out with bloody noses and all happy. And he's like, I want to do that. You know what I mean? And the guy knocked on his door, the boxer, the pro fighter. He used to be a pro fighter, then he quit and, gave back to the community, tried to, make bad kids better kids because they didn't have a father. I grew up without a father, so I understand that. This is what America needs, is more people like that, because we're helping all these other countries. We're not even helping our own inner cities. I mean, the money do you know how much they spend on the homeless problem? They have 3 to 5 people, right? $250,000 a year. And they have all this money, all this access to money to help these people, right? They do nothing. $250,000 a year to do nothing. There's 2 of them, right? Then there's about 2, 3 more that make more than that. They make like $1.5 million a year, and nothing gets done. So I think we got to fix our problem. Yeah, like anyone that grows up without a father, like and is in Section 8 or whatever, welfare. You grow up with a mother with welfare. You know who's going to become your idols? The people who are respecting the money, the people that grow, and everyone respects you. See it. I seen it with my own eyes. So what it was around here, you want to be fair to respected. I've said this a million times, but I'll keep saying it. And honestly, if you weren't fair to respected, you were a nobody. You're an average nobody. Like no one was going to fucking go to bat for you. know it unless you stuck up for yourself. And that's why I always used to tell people in prison, listen, if you don't stick up for yourself, we're definitely not sticking up for you. But if you stick up for yourself, then we'll stick up for you. Because then it shows you got balls. You know what I mean? Like, you know, if you're not gonna fucking stick up for yourself and you're not you're a real motherfucker, you're not a pedophile or something or a fucking rapist, you gotta see your paperwork. You know what I mean? No one ever checked my paperwork. You know why? Because they knew what I was in there for. Cops knew. COs used to let me go. They tell me it was a pedophile. They say, you got a half an hour. I go, well, I need 20 minutes, 15 minutes to go boil the shampoo. And they go, what's that for? I go, to scar them for life, like they scarred those kids for life. I'm going to scar them, and then I'm going to give them a blanket party with 5 of my boys. So, yeah, I go boil shampoo. They let me do it. This is back when there was no cameras and shit. You know what I mean? In the county, right? I go, hey, it's time to wake up, asshole. Wham, right? With fucking boiling shampoo. And then I'd give them a fucking, beating, I just don't want to kill them. You know what I mean? And because they would say, don't kill him. You know what I mean? But hurt him. And I let I go, all right, you guys put the blanket over him and, give it to him more. But just don't kill him. You know what I mean? Hit him, in the legs and the arms, like really make sure he'll never forget it. You know what I mean? And yeah, I did that about 5 times. And I think
Y'all
that's
call
what
it
created my luck.
y'all call it a blanket party?
Huh? Yeah,
You
blanket
call it
party. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You fucked up. You raped little kids. You scarred them for life. So I'm going to scar you for life, motherfucker. And this is what the cops say. Hey, Robbie, I know you hate pedophiles. You want to see all the COs that were working in the county that I was in? Like, I'd always get bailed out a month or 2 later. My mother would always bail me out because she would want me to stop drinking. She'd want me to get sober for like a month or 2. And then she'd bail me because she knew how I was, right? So, yeah, I always had plenty of all that, all that shit. I had weed coming over the wall every week on Fridays, but all the cops knew me from the streets. Like, it's like all the COs, like at least half of them,
Okay.
they knew they would see me on the streets at a bar. They'd see me somewhere because they always see me before. So it's like if they did me wrong, they were going to have to, or anybody that they knew for that matter. You know what I mean? But
Yeah.
these days, I mean, I'm just talking about my crazy teenage years. That's what it was, Pulse. It was only teenager and in my early 20s. I got caught selling blow. You know what I mean? Like, I sold blow from 15 years old to fucking 23, 24 in between those years. You know what I mean? And, first state bid, I only did fucking like 16 months. I got out on parole, and I was off parole in 3, 4, 5 months, 6 months, whatever the fuck it was. So yeah, like my process said, just don't pick up no violent crimes. Because I had armed robberies, fucking assault and batteries with a dangerous weapon, shot foot. Like, I had a lot of them. But a lot of them were dropped because I had a good lawyer who's now a judge. Thank God to her, because she actually saved my life. She saved me from doing a lot of time. Like, a lot more time than I would have had to do. You know what I mean? She's that good of a lawyer. She had witnesses. Like, if you can't pick them out of the crowd here, oh, Kiwi, yeah, look at this, boss. We didn't even start the picks yet, and Kiwi's jumping in.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Cool.
Kiwi in there.
Hey, mate. I fucked
What's
the
up,
timing
my
up.
man?
How
Long
you
time no
going?
see.
How you going? I fucked the timing up.
Oh, it's all right. No, it's all right, dude. I'm just glad to have you. Pulse, ask Pulse. I said, hey, listen, Kiwi said he wants to come in, but he said he won't make no promises, but I'm sure he'll jump in. He's always welcome. You always know that, Kiwi. Pulse, like,
Morning,
we're all a
Pulse.
family.
Oh,
We're all a
afternoon.
family. And I told Pulse that you said Kiwi was so happy when he heard it was Pulse that was doing this.
Yeah, fucking oath.
What's up, Kiwi?
How you going, man?
All right.
You up? I'm an hour late.
Oh, okay. What time is it? What time is it over there?
5 minutes to 4.
It's 15.
Wow.
What's it? 15 hours? 15-hour difference, right? Ahead or 16?
Yeah, something like. I don't know. I fucked it up anyway. I thought 12 o'clock. It's 1 o'clock your time now, eh? I thought it was 12.
It's 12:56. Yeah, it's 12:50. It's 12:56, and it's 11:56 where Pulse is. He's an hour behind me, Kiwi.
Yeah, I
saw
the
Pulse.
Been coming an hour ago.
Yeah, so he's
All
like
right.
17 hours
Carry
ahead
on.
of you. Kiwi's 17 hours ahead of you, Texas. Pulse in Texas, and he's 16 hours ahead of me. Or is it 15 and 16, Kiwi?
I don't know. It's too early.
Well, what time is it there right now? I know it's in the morning there. What time in the morning?
4 o'clock.
I mean, I know it's nighttime there. What time at night?
4 o'clock in the morning.
Oh, it's 4 a.m. So check it out.
16.
12:57. So it's 1 o'clock here. So 1, and 4.
Right.
So that's 12, 13, 14, 15 hours here. So it's 16 hours behind you, Pulse, and 15 hours ahead of me. So it's 1 hour difference between me and you, Paulson. So it's 15 hours ahead of me. Kiwi is. He can actually tell us who won already, but the world ain't flat.
Shit.
So yeah, the world ain't flat. So for all you flat earthers out there, I'm not saying nothing bad against you. Listen, that's your opinion, and you have the right to your opinion. Look at Kiwi. Look how much more advanced we got here. Look at this. I got all the fights, look, lined up right for us to go through. We don't have to fucking. Oh yeah, bro. Look, it even looks like the O2 right there.
Were you after you started or not?
What's that, brother?
Have you started?
No, we haven't started. No, we were just talking. Like me and Pulse was like asking me some historic shit about Boston and Massachusetts, you know.
Very good.
New England. Yeah. But Kiwi, glad to have you back. I love the fucking Joe Rogan look, the Kojak look, or whatever you want to go. I'll call it the Kojak look, but everyone considers that like Joe Rogan. But Kiwi is not a skinhead, people. He's just a savage. That's all.
I am.
Yeah, we got Black American, we got New Zealand in Australia, we got fucking Irish, fucking Sicilian, German here in Boston. We got a fucking great fucking crew here. I fucking love it. We're only missing Jay and Ken. That would be fucking great. And we got some Texas guys that are gonna jump in. I'm gonna give some local people some chances too, as long as they stay fucking reliable. Kiwi had surgery, works, has to get up early to do this. That's why I said Kiwi never did nothing wrong here. If anything, he was fucking the balls. I love working with Kiwi. But post Kiwi, anytime, Kiwi is always part of the show, people. Everyone needs to know that.
When I get my ass into gear. All right.
No, you're the man, brother. We love you, brother. And Pulse feels the same way, bro. I don't need to speak for Pulse. Pulse speaks for himself. Yeah. But he feels the same.
Kiwi's always been cool with me. No, I was just saying Kiwi's always been cool with me.
Great, bro. Damn right, brother. We're all family, bro. We're all camaraderie. For 3+ years, we all been watching fights together. You know what I mean? That's
Yep.
Yeah, that's friendship.
Back to the whole days.
That's friendship, right? That's friendship. After 3 years watching fights together every week, that's friendship. You know? And I know Kiwi's a good friend. He literally proved he's a good friend to me. You know what I mean? We don't have to get into that, but it's really true. You know, I can honestly say Kiwi is a real friend. So, just so people know out there, real. And I know Pulse is a good man. Yeah. I know that too. Hey, Kiwi, how many times?
8 years?
Yeah, Kiwi. How many times did I say, Pulse, you're welcome anytime for a year straight? Didn't I say that? Ken, Jay, like Jay always came in, you know, but I offered Pulse, Deacon, fucking Ken. How many times, Kiwi?
Oh, heaps. All the time. The whole time you started the show.
Yeah, just guys we know we can get along with, and everyone would agree to disagree or whatever. You know what I mean? Everyone has their own opinions, but no one's gonna fucking shit on you for it. You know what I mean? Everyone has their own opinions. I was telling Paul that the other day, me and Kiwi, we'll have totally different picks the whole thing, and then we'll then we'll agree on about half of the picks, and we'll disagree on the other half. But Kiwi, remember, that's what Paul said. He goes, Kiwi's so smart. I go, I tell him that too, but Kiwi shits on himself, says he don't know nothing. He remembers everything. Shit. You remember everything. You're an MMA fucking brainiac, dude. Dude, you're
My
the
kid
real,
will be a
you're the
nerd.
real, you're the real MMA guru, bro. Trust me. And
Nah,
I've been watching it
I
since
don't mind, Guru.
'93. You're the
I don't
first
mind,
guru.
Guru.
You're the first motherfucker I've ever seen remember fights that happened 10 fights ago. Come on, stop. You fucking know everything about MMA.
Not everything.
All right, you guys want to start? Pulse, you want to start this? Everybody? Kiwi?
Yeah.
Hey, you know
Go
what's
for
good,
it,
Pulse?
Go for it, Pulse.
Kiwi knows all their names. So since you haven't been here in a while, Kiwi,
Yeah.
I'm going to let you do this, brother. I mean, we're going to let you do this, all of us, because you do it very well.
Okay.
There you go, brother.
Right,
It's just glad to have you back. I want you to do this, brother.
You want me to do it or you want Pulse to do it?
No,
go ahead.
Pulse,
Okay.
what do you want? Do you guys want to go back? Why don't you guys go back and forth? You do one, he does one. You go back and forth. Both
all right. Well, we done the first fight.
Yeah,
we introduced the card. We're at the O2 Arena.
Yeah,
Where are we? We're in England. We're at 286.
O2 Arena.
The O2 Arena. First fight. It's a women's flyweight fight. 125 pounds. Veronica Hardy versus Juliana Miller. Hardy is 4-1 and 4 in her last 5, and Miller is 4-1 in her last 5.
Do you have the odds as of today, Kiwi? Because I don't have those. I can look them up. If you have them, no, I can look them up, bro. If you guys read up the fights, I'll look up the lines for you.
I don't know. But
do you see any changes?
Nasato's been out, or Hardy, she's been out for a long time, eh? You know, she hasn't been very active.
Yeah, 3 years.
Yeah.
Yeah, she had some injuries, right?
Fucking great in that final, you know. So I'm sort of leaning more the Miller way. But you never know. I just think Hardy's doing it as a part-time thing, you know. She's already been there, done that. And Miller's, you know, she's young, she's hungry, and I can sort of understand why she's such a huge favorite. What are your thoughts,
you know
Pulse?
what? It's minus 440 now for Miller, and it's plus 350 right now for Hardy. I think it moved up like $10-25 on each one. That's it.
Yeah, Hardy's been out for 3 years, but I'm picking her to get this win and a comeback.
Oh yeah, that's awesome.
She's a southpaw. She's gonna give the orthodox fighter a hard time unless she knows what she's doing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it could happen. Could very well happen.
Yeah, anything can happen in MMA. That's why when people say they're experts, I'm like, expert at what? Fucking jerking people off.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's true.
Bloody
I mean, we know our MMA. We know what's probably going to happen, but you never know what's going to happen. Hey, Kiwi, there's like 10 fighters that are making their UFC debuts. There's going to be a lot of upsets in this card.
There's a lot of short price things, eh?
So, who do you like, Kiwi?
I'm picking Miller. You
got Miller too? So you and Pulse got Miller? What do you? I know you always. I told Pulse this. You always pick crazy fucking round submit. You make these crazy picks, and he's right on about fucking more than half of them.
Slightly.
So how do you like her winning? A decision or a
I think
strangulation?
I'll pick it by submission.
Submission?
Yeah.
Wow.
Round 2.
You know what? A lot of people in Tapology like that pick too, bro. I don't know about this one, but all right. I'm gonna go with Miller too on a decision.
That's probably more the way, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Miller too on a decision. You guys, we all get the same pick on this one. So now we got
Pulse picked Hardy, didn't you, Pulse?
Yeah, he had the same picks we had. He picked first. You took Miller, or did you take Hardy? Pulse.
I'm sure he said he took Hardy on a return.
Did he? Oh, there he is. Pulse, you there?
Yeah, I'm here. Yeah, I'm picking Hardy.
Oh, okay. Yeah, who'd you take? Hardy? Yeah. So Kiwi was. See what I mean? Kiwi's on fucking point. All right. There's the second fight.
All right. Okay, this is so we're all done with that, eh? Bloody woman's MMA. That's my heading. Prelims. Next fight we're going to do is Jai Herbert versus Ludovic Klein. It's a preliminary lightweight fight, 155 pounds. Jai Herbert is 12-4. He is 2 wins and 3 losses in his last 5, and Ludovic Klein is 19-4, and he is 3 wins and 2 losses in his last 5.
So Klein's minus 190 as of today on ESPN Plus. I don't know what it is in Vegas, so I know it's pretty close. And plus 160 for Herbert. So it changed a little bit.
Yeah, plus 165 I got for Herbert here.
Yeah, it's weird. Like Australia will have a little bit different than Vegas. It'll be like $5-10 off sometimes, and ESPN Plus will be a little bit off, or they'll be like right on. Who do you like, Pulse?
I'm picking the underdog Herbert for the upset.
You like Herbert?
Yep.
Oh boy, I like. Who do you like, Kiwi?
I'm leaving Ludovic Klein, but I get what Pulse is saying there because he's been training with Rocky and he's going to be in front of his home crowd.
Yep.
That's true.
Ludovic Klein, that left head kick, you can't ever.
Yeah, Kiwi can never let it go. I'm stubborn like that too. I get it, Kiwi. I get it.
Just very dangerous, man. I could see it going to decision, but I think I'll pick Klein by KO.
Yeah, I got Klein too in this one. I think Klein's just too dangerous.
Yeah.
But here's the thing, guys. Like either guy is a good pick. It really is. Like this card, either fight is gonna be a good pick. I got Klein by I'm gonna go with knockout. I'm gonna KO second round. Or no, I'm gonna go third round. Klein third round. Jai Herbert, you have him as what, Pulse?
Third round knockout.
Third round KO. And what do you got,
Kiwi?
Herbert.
The third might be the bet, eh? Yeah, I'll go probably round
Klein
2.
And what?
Round 2 KO.
Second round? Okay.
Klein's got quite a few submissions, eh? No one seems to be even entertaining that.
Yeah, this is a closer fight than the fucking odds show.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I don't think you could go.
See Klein stuffing this up.
Yeah, I don't think like either pick is a bad pick, honestly.
No.
Okay.
You want me to set the table for this next one?
We got those. Just switch whatever you guys want to do. Switch it up. It doesn't matter. Like it doesn't matter. You guys. Doesn't matter. You guys want to do 2 apiece, whatever you want to do. Or you want to do the prelims and have Pulse do the main, whatever.
Yeah, sure. Okay. That sound good to you, Pulse?
Yeah.
Pulse, as long as it's all right. Yeah, we got to make sure it's cool. Yeah, we got to make sure it's cool.
Okay, and the next fight we'll do is preliminary on the prelims is a women's lightweight fight, 125 pounds. We've got Joanne Wood versus Luana Carolina. Joanne Wood is 15-8. She has 1 win and 4 losses in her last 5. Old Dread Carolina is 8-3. She's 3 wins and 2 losses in her last 5. This is going to be an interesting fight to see how far Joanne Wood has fallen compared to how much Carolina's risen.
Minus 170. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you, Kiwi. Minus 170 for Wood and plus 145 for Carolina.
Yeah, it's a strange fight, eh? Like you would think that Joanne Wood, she's fought the better competition compared to Carolina. Like if you think about she lose to Santos and the new champ in her last 2 fights.
Grasso, Santos, Murphy, Maya, Lee, Kukujian, Lipsky, Cavallo, Andrade. She's fought a lot of fucking people. A lot of good, high talent. You're right. A lot better fights.
And Carolina beat Loopy, but Loopy was up in weight and, weak
She lost to
turnaround.
McCann She lost to McCann in March of 2022. And she lost
that was a vicious knockout when she got
what?
knocked out by Meatball.
Yeah, I did. Was that the Meatball Volkov Aspinall card?
Yeah.
That was Molly Meatball. Yeah, that was.
Spinning elbow.
Hey, she was doing good that fight. She was doing good that fight until that happened.
Yeah, I had Carolina in that fight by decision. I thought I had it, but I
remember. You know what? She ran out of gas. It seems like she ran out of cardio.
She ran into an elbow.
Yeah, she did run into a fucking vicious spinning elbow. That was fucking textbook. All right, who you guys got?
I think I'm gonna go with Carolina.
Yeah.
She's a tough kid. She got a 4.5 inch reach, just to let people know, or 3.5 inch.
I remember Joanne Wood from the show, from when they had the women's flyweight on the Contender Series. She was supposed to be a top prospect, but she never kind of worked out. So I've soured on her.
She ain't no Bo Nickel, huh? She ain't no Bo Nickel. She's a hype job. I still think she's a tough girl though. Like I think both of them are very tough. I think the Kiwi and me and Pulse have been talking about this. The lines have been really weird lately. It's like with Vegas lines have been weird, like off.
Well, they're getting it right, Like my reads have been wrong. I've been backing it. Like, a lot of favorites been winning this year.
No, you're right. You're right, Kiwi. Who do you like, Kiwi?
I'm going to stick with Joanne Wood just because of the depth of competition she's faced. I know she's fallen off, but I don't think she's fallen past Carolina's ceiling at the moment.
I can understand that. I'm going to give Carolina one more chance. And if she fucking loses and fucking makes it, Kiwi knows I don't usually do this. If someone fucking loses, I don't have faith in them. And it's not even one loss. Usually if they go back and do better and learn from that loss, which legacy fighters do, Carolina, sweet Carolina, you better win this fight there. All right. I'm thinking underdog city here, people. Live dog. All right. So this is the wildness of Savage Inc. picks. That's why we call it Savage Inc.
I honestly think you guys might be onto something because I haven't picked the Carolina fight correct ever, I don't think. So you could be very well be onto something there.
Yeah, but you could be onto it too, bro.
Yep. I think you're onto something.
Look at this guy's profile picture, Kiwi.
Where
fucking Nate Diaz. He's in the Nate Diaz army. The Nick Diaz army.
I know where. Oh, shut the fucking window, man. Lost you.
He's got his middle finger.
Yeah. Fuck you, Bill. Oh no. Here we are.
And Malcolm Gordon missed weight, people. Everyone that misses weight, they're winning these days. It's like, yeah, he missed weight today. 4 pounds.
4 pounds? Oh,
yep.
God. That's not
only
good.
one. Only one. Yeah, but it's like everyone that misses weights wins.
How do you know when he landed in the UK? Has he just arrived? Is that why? Was he cutting weight on the plane?
I don't know, bro. I don't know if it was early replacement. I have no idea. But listen. You signed that contract. You know, you got to be in fucking shape of this shit. You're a professional fighter. Stop going and shoving fucking food in your mouth right when you get done with a fight. Take a week off at the most and get right back into the fucking gym.
Yeah, I think it's water, isn't it? All right, this next fight. I think it's water, isn't it? The weight, not because they're so fucking big. So the weight, it's all bullshit.
Yeah. He was 129. It's not like he missed by a lot, but 4 pounds, I guess, is a lot. You know what I mean? I guess.
Oh, at 125 pounds, it's a big percentage. You know?
So 125 pounds. Yeah. I'm sorry, flyweight.
All right. So the next fight, the one we're talking about, is a men's flyweight fight, 125 pounds. It's Jake Hadley versus Malcolm Gordon. Jake Hadley is 9-1. He's 4 wins and 1 loss in his last 5. Malcolm Gordon is 14-6. He's 2 wins and 3 losses in his last 5. That loss on Hadley's career was his debut, I do believe, against Nascimento. Is that right?
I'll tell you right now, brother. Yeah. His first loss, it was his first UFC. He had a win on Dana White's Contender Series. Then he lost a unanimous decision to Alan Nascimento. And then he submitted Carlos Candelario, or whatever. Candelario. Submission November 5th, 2022. So about 6-8 months ago, whatever, a little less. Hey guys, check this out. This line changed a lot. It's plus 310 right now for Gordon, minus 400 for Hadley. Just to let you guys know, so you can see how much it changed.
Yeah, I picked Jake Hadley in this, even though Malcolm Gordon could win this fight. You know, he did fight really well against Mikhaev.
They've been fighting a lot. They've been arguing. They've been talking shit with each other, like more than anybody.
Oh God, really more than Kamaru and Rocky.
Kamaru and Edwards. Yeah, I mean, I think this is a lot. They're having Twitter beefs and shit, I guess.
Yeah, I'm going to pick Hadley by decision. I just hope he can keep Gordon off his back. He doesn't want to go to the ground with Gordon. That's the way I see it.
No, he don't. No, he don't. That's a good pick. I like that pick too. Who do you like, Pulse, brother?
I agree with Kiwi. I'm going to go Hadley by decision.
I do too. And here's the thing: I never ever pick a fighter that fucking that misses weight. But then I started picking fighters that miss weight this year, and they all lost. I'm like, last year they all won. Now this year they're falling in the fucking suit. If you don't have the discipline to fucking make that weight, I don't know how the fuck you're gonna win the fight. And size don't mean shit, in my opinion. I'm sorry. I know a lot of people believe that shit, but it's really not. But I'm gonna take Hadley too. I like Hadley, and he's a southpaw Hadley, so Gordon can switch it up, but I like Hadley too. I like Hadley, and maybe I'm gonna go with a submission. And no, I'm not gonna go with a submission. I'm gonna go with a submission. Submission first round.
Nice and dry. All right. The next fight break down the prelims is men's middleweight fight at 185 pounds. We got Christian Leroy Duncan versus Dusko Todorovic. Duncan is 7-0. He's 5-0 in his last 5, and Todorovic is 12-3, and he has 2 wins and 3 losses in his last 5. This
the lines have changed. I'm sorry, Kiwi. The lines have changed. Plus 145, 185 for Dusko, and minus 225 for more fluff force like Bruce Leroy.
Yeah, I like Duncan here. I'm going to go with the Cage Warriors.
Champion, right?
Yeah.
Wasn't he a champion Cage Warriors? Yeah.
Yeah, I think he's got quite a. I know he's only got 7 professional fights, but I think he's got Shit, he's got a
I'm looking
huge
at
amateur.
Oh yeah,
It's
you're
huge.
right, bro. Yeah, he's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 straight wins in Cage Warriors, and he won the last 2 wins were for belts.
Yeah, and he had that last fight was cancelled because of a car accident. Is that the one?
Yeah, that's right. That's right. There's a couple people that cheated death like myself on this card. A couple people cheated death.
Yeah, his opponent had the car accident, and then he went to the UFC. I think that's right. Or is that another guy?
That's right.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm gonna take him by knockout in the first round. I just don't like how Todorovic leans back when he's pursued. You know.
Yeah, he keeps his head up in the air a lot. You're right.
Yeah, I think Duncan will catch him.
Who do you like, Pulse?
I'm actually picking Dusko for the win here.
I like Dusko too.
Yeah.
Live underdog, huh?
Yeah.
Siberia.
He's got that the more experience in the UFC cage under the big lights, so I could see that happening.
He does.
Yeah, he's got some losses lately. He lost to RoboCop. He lost to
That's right.
To Njokuani, a guy in Njokuani, but I think he's gonna bounce back here.
Yeah, you're right. Chidi, he lost to Chidi, lost Rodriguez and Soriano, but he beat Patolo and Jordan Wright in his last fight.
You're going to lose to those guys, right? They're good fighters. You know, there's no shame in those losses.
No shame at all in those. You're right. Like that's what people got to understand. These losses ain't the tomato cans. They're, very good fighters.
Yeah.
Even RoboCop got knocked out his last fight or got strangled. I forget what. He got fucking made it look easy. The guy made it look easy.
Yeah, I got that wrong. I got that wrong.
I'm so used to watching so many fights. I thought, you know what I mean? I got to go back and think, but I got it right in front of my face though. I'm gonna go with Duncan. I feel like this guy is something special. I really believe this guy has something. We'll see, because Cage Warriors do bring over some good fighters in the UFC. A lot of them have been successful over here. So, I like that English-Irish fucking promotion over there, and a lot of tough kids fight over there. And it's kind of like, Northeast, fucking Dakistan, fucking certain parts is just tough people, like New Zealand, Australia, like there's just certain places, you know what I mean? And there's nothing, I'm not saying nothing about this guy. I like this guy. I like Dusko. I think both picks are good picks, but a lot of the money's coming on Leroy with more fluff force than Bruce Leroy, I hope, for this card. So I'm going to take Duncan. I'm going to go Duncan KO round 2. No, I'm going to go round 1. I think he's going to want to make a fucking I think he's going to want to put on a show, yeah, and show he's the real deal. So, yeah, round 1 KO. So you guys both have all right. Pulse took Dusko, you took Leroy. Duncan, you took Duncan Kiwi, I took Duncan, right? Okay.
Yeah, that's right.
Everyone got their picks in, right? Okay.
Yep. All right. This next fight on the prelims is a men's featherweight fight at 145 pounds. We got Lerone Murphy versus Gabriel Santos. Murphy is 11-1. Oh, no, he's 11-0 with 1 split decision draw. I think that was his debut against Tukagov. Yeah, split decision draw. Yep. And Santos is 10-0, perfect record, 5-0 in his last 5. Got some odds there for us, Grant.
-1. They didn't have a line on this at the beginning of the week. -175 for Murphy and +150 for Santos. Just to let everyone know, both are undefeated, 11-0-1 and 10-0. So someone's gonna get not gonna have a 0 tomorrow.
Yeah.
On their record anymore.
I'm leaning not Gabriel Sanders. I'm leaning Lorraine Murphy here. I just don't. As we were just talking about, actually, that guy who beat Robocop was late minute replacement and did fly from Brazil to get that KO, but I don't think that's going to happen here. I don't like how he's travelling all the way to England. I think he might, it seems to be what's happening lately with the Brazilians' late travel. It hasn't really been doing them very many favours. So I'm going to lean Murphy, hometown advantage, Manchester top.
Yeah, you're right about that. You're right about that, Kiwi. They've been playing people dirty, but I think they might offer him a little incentive, like on the side that we don't know, no one knows about. You know what I mean? Yeah, you know what I mean. So he probably got taken care of. But who you leaning towards? Post.
I'm picking Lerone Murphy.
You got Murphy too?
Yeah, decision.
You got decision. You know what? I like Murphy too, but I do like Santos. I was leaning Santos all week, but I seen Murphy at the weigh-ins this morning. I seen Bisping and the other two guys from BT Sports talking to him, and he seems ready. So I actually like Murphy. And didn't Murphy cheat death too twice?
Yeah, he's been shot in the head. He got shot in the head 3 times.
He got shot in the face. Yeah, he got shot in the face. Yeah, twice. You're right. And then he got in a car accident, a coma. He was in a coma too.
Fucking hell, poor bugger.
Yeah, right. When someone cheats death like that 2 times, they're meant to be here for some reason,
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I got Murphy too. In this fight. He's got a 2.5. He's got a 2-inch reach. Yeah, 2-inch reach. Right. I like Murphy. I like Murphy in a KO. I'm gonna say featherweight 145. I'm gonna say a decision.
Yeah, I think I'll go decision as well. We all got exactly the same pick on that one, eh?
Yep.
Yeah, we all got the same exact pick on that. I like that. Pulse, you got decision, right?
Yep, yeah. Murphy by decision.
Yeah, Murphy, awesome. I like that pick. Me and Kiwi got that same exact pick. So we're all pretty much on the same picks here.
All right, so
shit. This one's going to be interesting.
125 pounds. Muhammad Makayev versus, what was that? Hefel Filo?
Filio. Yeah, Filio.
Yeah, I think Fijo. I think it's pronounced Fijo.
Fijo. Okay.
It isn't. Right, it's not Filio. It's not Filio.
I think it's Fijo.
Fijo. Okay,
it might be. It might be
Fijo.
Yeah, if we get your name wrong, Phil Ho, we're very sorry. We're not doing it on purpose.
All right, we got men's flyweight at 125 pounds. Muhammad Makayev is 8-0 in his professional career. He's got an extensive amateur career, undefeated. He does have that one draw. Oh, it was a no contest, was it? What's that? Accidental groin kick.
That was Murphy. Yeah, Murphy had the draw. I don't know. Let me look.
Must be a no contest.
Oh yeah, he does have a draw. No, you're right. He does. He has a no contest versus Imbrigham Navarazov, June 4th, 2021. Yeah, Brave right. CF 51. Yep, no contest.
Yeah,
you're right.
Even talking about that, do you? All right. So
see, Kiwi says he don't know. See, Pulse. Kiwi says he don't know. He see what I mean?
Yeah. No.
Fio is
no. Paul said the same thing. He knows a lot about fucking MMA. I go, yeah. He always shits on himself. So I don't get it.
I don't know much about this Fio though. I haven't. Where's he been fighting? Oh, he fought the Contender Series. I didn't watch that one. I think I've watched that fight.
Tell you. Yeah, he had a KO, TKO in the third round of Robert Echeverria, September 20th of last year, and he was fighting out of Shudo, Brazil. Shudo, Brazil, and then Shudo, Brazil, and a lot of and a few other obscure, Brazilian fucking promotions. But a lot of submissions, a lot of KOs, maybe two decisions I see here. That's it.
Heap of submissions.
Two
Wow,
losses.
This
Two
could
losses.
be a good fight. This could be a really good fight.
This is the first fight of the prelims. We just did the early prelims. This is the first fight of the prelims. So it gets a little bit, better in fucking, so the matchmakers think,
So this Theo.
So
with
plus,
all these...
I'm sorry, plus 600 for Philo and minus 900 for Mokaev.
Yeah.
So the money is coming in on the Mokaev.
Sure has. This Theo, he looks like he's got a pretty good chance. That's
well, he's got a worldwide ranking, Kiwi and Pulse, and me and Pulse talk about this week. Philo is only ranked 17th in Brazil, which is pretty damn good. If you're ranked in the top 25 in Brazil, you're doing good. So, but he's not a worldwide ranked fighter. But don't let that fool you, because he could be a live dog. This kid. I like Mokaev. I gotta admit, I like Mokaev in this.
Yeah, I'll take Mokaev. Of course, I'm not. I think I picked the favorite every fight this card so far, but I don't see how.
Yeah, but this might.
So that's
Kiwi,
saying
this
out
might
of
be
10
a live
fights,
dog, bro.
Plus
600.
Yeah. Oh no, man! I think I got plus 800 here in Australia.
Oh shit! You got plus 800 in fucking Aussie? Oh my god! Or on the bet on the website?
No, someone's put some money on him. He's plus 675 here now. Sorry.
Wow.
It's huge.
Hey, what's Mokaev? What's Mokaev there? What's Mokaev minus?
Oh, I don't know how to do the
okay, all right, never mind.
Dollar for every dollar you put on, you get 9 cents back on Mokaev.
Oh, I see. Okay, all right, I get
so
it.
What is that? It's like plus 1100 or something.
No, I get it, brother. I get it. Yeah, Kiwi's a smart better. He only bets short money, which you should do.
Yeah.
Who do you like, Pulse, brother?
I'm going Mokaev.
Yeah.
You're going Mokaev to Kiwi?
Yeah, I'm going Mokaev. I'm gonna go bloody decision though, because I reckon. Well, who knows, eh? Because if this goes to the ground, either bloke could win. With all those, that guy's got so many submissions. That's crazy.
Yeah. Yes, he does. He's a finisher. Like, he's not in there to fucking fucking pillow hands. He's got KOs, submissions. Rear naked choke seems to be his favorite fucking one. Arm triangle choke. But he's a rear naked choke type guy. Don't give him your back. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And a lot of these names I see in here, I think are in the fucking UFC now that he's fought. You know what? I'm going to go out on a limb since I'm going to take the underdog here. I'm going to say Underdog City, plus 600 or plus 650 in Aussie on his betting site. I'm going to say live dog here, people.
The Rhino Bulls in Boston, mate. The Rhino Bulls in Boston.
Yeah, brother. Well, you know me, I don't gamble, so it's not. I didn't even gamble on the John Jones fight.
Really?
I was going to gamble on the John. That's how sure I was he was going to win.
No, I didn't gamble on that fight.
I know the reason. And Kiwi will actually tell you. Oh, yeah. I don't even want to get him started with John Jones.
No, don't. Leave John Jones alone. Yeah, he's the baddest man on the planet now. We'll leave him alone.
Well, inside the octagon, absolutely. It seems like
he's got the baddest man on the planet outside the octagon too, mate.
Yeah. Well, actually, you're right. Like the heavyweight champ in boxing isn't the baddest man on the planet no more. It's the heavyweight champ in fucking UFC.
Yeah.
All right. So I got Philo. You guys both got Mokaev, and I think you guys got the right pick. I'm just taking a chance here, people. No risk, no reward. Scared money don't make money. I'm just telling you guys out there. You can blame me if you want.
Living on the edge.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Philo in a decision. Philo in a decision. Like Kiwi said, I believe it might go to a decision too. Oh, I know I like in this fight, but all right, still on the preliminary card. You got the main card post. We're running through this pretty good.
Yeah, all right. This next prelim fight is men's lightweight fight at 155 pounds. We've got Sam Patterson versus Yanal Ashmoz. Yanal Ashmoz. Sam Patterson is 10-1-1. He's 5-0 in his last 5, and Ashmoz is 6-0. He is 5-0 in his last 5.
Yeah, Ashmoz is plus 230 here and minus 280 for Patterson. Both got Patterson got one loss and one draw, and 6-0 for the Israeli Ashmoz. Who you guys like?
I don't know anything about either of these two guys, so I'm just taking a shot in the dark. I'm gonna pick Ashmoz.
Yeah,
I don't think you go wrong with either pick here. Who you like, Kiwi?
I'm gonna pick Patterson. I just don't like. I'm just more fading the Israeli MMA scene. That's pretty much.
You know what? They haven't given us a really big reason to fucking give them any shine or any props.
Well, what Natan
Other
Levy?
than Jesus being in Jerusalem, obviously. Happy St. Patrick's Day to you guys. I'm sorry. Hey, well, what the fuck? The horrible fucking man is on me. Happy St. Patrick's Day to both of you, bro.
Yeah. No,
Happy St. Patty's Day to everyone out there.
Right on.
I'm taking Patterson too. I think Patterson is special. I think he's just like Kiwi said. I already knew I had picked in this fight. It's not that I don't like Ashmov. I do like Israel people. I like Israel. I like Jewish people. I have Jewish friends. But Patterson got fucking some hands on him, and it's going to be a close fight. There's no runaway train here, but the odds should be a little bit closer, but it's probably evens out about right. I like Patterson in a knockout or a submission. I'm just going to go with a KO in the third round.
Okay.
You guys give your ways of
I'll go submission. I'll go submission round 1 for Patterson.
I'll go decision for Ashmoz.
Ashmoz. Moz, I like that pick. I like that pick, Pulse. I'm just being honest because I was swinging both ways too. I really was. Okay. Preliminary.
All right, last fight of the prelims.
No, we got one more on the prelims after this.
Yeah. Is this? Oh, have I missed one? Jack Shaw. Oh, Chris Duncan. Oh, yeah.
Jack Shaw's the last one on the prelims. No, this one's Duncan and Morales, right? And then it goes to the main card. There's 5 fights on the main card, 10 on the prelims.
Got it. Okay. Next fight on the prelims is men's lightweight fight at 155 pounds. We got Chris Duncan versus Omar Morales. Duncan is 9-1. He has 4 wins and 1 loss in his last 5. And Morales is 11-3. He has 2 wins and 3 losses in his last 5.
Minus 110 for both of them. It was really close at the beginning of the week. Now it's minus 110. It's like even picks. 9-1 versus 11-3. I mean, this is a tough fight to pick. What do you guys think?
I am leaning Omar Morales, probably by second round submission. I just think he's a bit slower fighter than Duncan. Duncan puts a pace on him. Duncan could beat him, but I think Morales is just going to be a little bit. He's got a bit better experience and could be a bit better on the ground.
Morales got a 1.5 reach advantage too, just to let people know wingspan, because now people are saying it's not just reach with your arms, it's their wingspan too, but they're actually correct though. Who do you like? Big Pulse from Texas, H-Town, the Fifth Ward posse.
I'll pick Morales by sub.
Wow, you guys both got Morales, huh? I like those picks. I'm gonna go Duncan, just to fuck up the pot. Just to fuck up the pot. I'm not betting no money, but I'm gonna tell you who I am going for here. I know it's non-biased, but Jack Shaw, he's a gentleman. I got a kid I know that he's friends with on IG. Always very polite, very fucking class act. I like Jack Shaw. I think he's at the right weight division right now. One more Kiwi, and then Pulse, you finish off the last five.
Okay.
This last the preliminary card. Last one on the prelims.
Last
featherweight fight, 145 pounds. Jack Shaw versus Mark One Americani. Shaw is 16-1. He has 4 wins and 1 loss in his last 5. And Americani is 17-8. He has 1 win and 4 losses in his last 5.
You guys like Americani, huh?
Yeah.
I know you guys do. I can tell. I can sense it. Well, I like Jack
on Americani.
I like Jack Shaw. I'll just give my pick right now. Jack Shaw. Minus 500 for Jack Shaw, plus 380 for Americani. The money came. Oh shit! I'm sorry, people. The money basically stayed the same. Yeah, it stayed the same. Yeah, I got Jack Shaw, and I think it's going to be a really close fight. I think there's going to be a war. I'm going to go with a decision win for Jack Shaw.
Yeah, I've got a bet on Makwan Americani to win by submission in round 1 at plus 2,200.
Wow! I hope you actually win that fucking bet, Kiwi. Do you have a similar Pulse?
I'm going Makwan by TKO in the second.
Wow! Both of you guys think it's early, huh? Wow! Yeah. I like it.
That'll be the first half of the second round, right, Pulse? Because he's only got about 7.5 minutes of gas.
Yeah, he's a front runner. That's right. He's explosive that first round and a half. You're right.
Or just that fight against Simone, you know.
That's true.
Is Makwan still out of SBG?
I'll look right now, brother. Let me see.
Yep. Sure
SBG Island. It says. I don't know.
He's got.
Do you have anything different, Kiwi?
Jonathan
Pierce. He lost.
Mark One. Come on, man. Have you seen that? His profile
Jonathan
picture?
Pierce. Oh, what do they got? Chuck Norris?
No, Makwan Americani's profile picture. Click on his name and have a look at his profile picture. It's the best fucking profile picture.
I can't because of the audio interface. So I'm looking on my iPad. I don't have technology on my iPad. I only got it on my phone and my thing, so I can't leave the computer either. Yeah, I will. I will check that out. I will check it out. I will check.
Mark One's sitting on a sofa with about half a dozen blonde women fucking all over him.
Oh, gee, he's trying to be a Colby Covington now, huh? Hey, do you think Colby is? Hey, you think Colby Covington's on the federal protection there over in England?
Do you think he's there? He's a fucking.
Well, listen. Well, he three-piece. Masvidal 3-piece and assaulted fucking Edwards over there, right? Was trying to steal his shine after he knocked out fucking. Masvidal's probably banned from there because he didn't get arrested. So just for him to get out of there without being in cuffs was a fucking miracle, right? And Edwards probably said, I ain't ratting on him anyway. I ain't pressing charges. So for him to go back there, they're not going to allow him to go back there. So Colby probably figures this is the safest place I can be.
Colby's a punk.
Colby, you're a snitch. You're a fucking stool pigeon.
He said anywhere, anytime. I'm pressing charges.
Yeah. You say any fucking on site. Well, Masvidal actually has that mindset on site.
Yeah. Yeah, that pissed me off. But like this Jack Shaw, he didn't look that good against Ricky Simone in that last loss. And Mark One's only, or I think's only key to victory is anaconda choke in the first round. That's why when I waited for those odds to drop yesterday, and I saw them, and I was like, "You're going to give me 23-1?" Yeah, hell yeah, fuck yeah.
Well, you know what? Yeah. Well, here's the thing, too. Jack Shaw's moving up into a weight class, so this could be a really good thing for him, or it could be a really bad thing for him. I don't know. I know that guy. I know Jack Shaw's got the heart of a fucking lion. He will not give up on himself. You know what I mean? But Americani is a fucking very high level fucking mixed martial artist. I don't care what the line says.
Yeah, or it was recent record.
And not only that, it's a good pick for anybody that's betting short money to make a lot of money. Like anything could happen. Post, you really like this? What do you got? Second round, and Kiwi's got first round, right?
Yeah, he's got.
He's got first round sub. I got second round TKO.
I like both those picks, but I gotta go with my man Jack Shaw. Americani, I like you as a fighter. It's not that and Kiwi knows this about me. I'm pretty sure Pulse knows this about me. I would say this right to you. I'm not a fanboy. I'm actually a grown man, heavyweight. So for you little featherweights, snap. So yeah, I respect both of you. I respect both of you a lot. Jack Shaw, I really like to see you do well tonight, but I would like to see Kiwi hit that bet and Pulse. If they got bets tonight, I would love to see them win that underdog money. I really would. All right, Pulse. Let's do this main card, bro, because look at who's up.
Okay,
Kiwi,
okay. So
as usual, bro.
So for the main card, we got middleweight bout Marvin Vettori versus Roman Dolidze. I'm gonna pick Dolidze by TKO in the third.
And it's minus 280 for Vettori, plus 230 for Dolidze. So it went up like $10, $5. I don't know what it changed with you, Kiwi. I have no idea. Who do you like, Kiwi?
I'm leaning Dolidze as well. I really want to pick him by KO, but fucking Vettori's got a fucking head like a brick, you know? But Dolidze is hard, so I think Pulse might be onto something.
I think Pulse is.
Oh, man. Can Dolidze out decision Vettori? I'm not sure. So I'll probably have to lean Dolidze by KO. And maybe...
Yeah, go ahead. No, go ahead, Kiwi.
Yeah, round 2. I'll pick round 2. Pulse has got round 3.
I got Dolidze too. I got round 2 too. You know what? I'm gonna go round 1. And Vettori, you're a great fighter. You're definitely a great mixed martial artist. Like I say this all the time. All the fucking Italians and Irish with balls came to America fucking in the 30s and 40s. So I'm just being honest. That's my honest opinion. And I would say that right to you, Marvin. And I'm not saying you're a bad fighter, but you've had plenty of times to fucking show there's levels to this shit, and you didn't do it. So that's why you like that pasta from Mama too much and Mamma Mia, all that stuff. So Dolidze is a hungry fucking savage, and I believe Dolidze is more of a savage. And I got 25% Sicilian, and I grew up in a fucking Italian Irish neighborhood. I'm going against my own fucking people. How's that?
All right.
Yeah, Vettori's a tough guy. Never been finished, but I think that changes Saturday, tomorrow night. I think Dolidze. I think he's a real contender at middleweight.
I think so too. So too.
Roman Velismus is a fucking killer.
He is. Do you know he owns a bakery and he makes weight? He don't have no problem making weight, and he fucking owns a bakery.
Kiwi calls him by his girl's name because
he stole a fucking riot.
He stole her. He stole her away.
Yeah, fucking stole JP's fucking. Mrs.
Oh
Man.
shit, dude! I caught it at the end. I started laughing to myself, but Kiwi is such a fucking cute prick. Like especially, what is it at nighttime? There, that's when he's the funniest, man. Oh my god, my stomach actually hurts sometimes. Well, you know, when you say cunt and shit, I'm like, I love this fucker. I love this. I love it.
Fucking Roberto sent me a video the other day of his cat. You know, Roberto Hernandez.
Yeah.
He sent me a video of his cat, and his cat is saying, hey cat, say hello to Kiwi. Say hello to Kiwi. And his cat goes, cunt. And my kids are going, why does because I'm showing my kids, and my kids go, why does Roberto say cunt so funny?
I know. It's like, yeah, beep, 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 beep. Yeah, pussycat. Yeah, pussycat.
Why does Roberto say cunt so funny?
I don't know. He been hanging around with you too much.
Yeah. It was just so cute. You know, my kids sitting at the dinner table.
Now, this is Kiwi is not being rude. That's just the way they say like cunt is like fuck or like a fuckhead or a shithead in New Zealand, Australia. That's
be
what
a good
that
cunt.
means. That's the metaphor.
Nothing wrong with
for
being a good cunt. You know, you can be a good cunt.
Well, if we called a woman a cunt, like you get slapped in the face. You know what I call him? See you next Tuesday. Use the acronym.
Yeah. Right.
Be a little bit slick about it. You know, a cute prick. You know what I mean?
All
right. So the next one we've got women's flyweight. We got Jennifer Maia versus Casey O'Neill. On my prediction vid, I picked Maia, but I think I'm switching it up to Casey O'Neill.
You switching it up, Pulse?
Yeah. I'm going Casey O'Neill by decision.
Right.
I like that pick. That's a good pick. I mean, let's face it, that's probably 80% accurate right there. That's good odds right there. What do you think, Kiwi?
I'm leaning Jennifer Maia here. I think she might be able to. I didn't like. I've always picked O'Neill. I think she looks pretty good. She didn't. Look
Kiwi minus 175 and plus for O'Neill, plus 150 for Maia. Pulse and Kiwi. I'm sorry, that was my bad.
She didn't look that good against Modafferi, and I think Maia's just going to have the bit better. Has fought the better competition. She's got more experience.
She does.
O'Neill's coming off that knee surgery, so I'm just a bit worried about how that's going to play out. But she's at home, you know, even though she's an Aussie girl, comes from Scotland originally.
Yeah, she does.
Yeah,
and she trained in Australia and was raised in Australia, I guess, or trained in Australia or something.
Yeah, I think her dad's got a gym in Queensland.
I like O'Neill, people. I like O'Neill. She got a 5-inch reach advantage. I know Maia's fought the who's who in the flyweight division, but Casey O'Neill looked good on the scale this morning, and I gotta watch the stare downs later. But if there's any change in picks from anyone in this panel here, in this brotherhood here we have, I will come on early tomorrow before the fights and tell you guys. If I have changed it, I didn't do it last week, but the week prior, I mean. But I will always come in and give you guys an update if people change their picks. Yeah, I got Casey O'Neill. I'm gonna go with she's minus 175. I'm gonna go. She's a favorite for a reason. Plus 150 for Maia. I think Maia is doing this for a paycheck. She's a tough woman, and she definitely fought the better competition. But I like O'Neill. I don't know. There's that 9-0 and the minus 175. I just like, and I like the reach advantage. The 5-inch reach advantage. Yeah, is it 5-inch? Yeah, 5-inch reach advantage. Can't teach reach either, though, but if you can teach them how to use it, they can be dangerous. All right, we got 3 fights left.
Okay, the next one is a welterweight bout between Gunny Nelson and uh, Brian Barberina, and I'm gonna pick Barberina by decision.
Barberina's plus 290 and minus 370 for Gunnar Nelson. I don't know if that changed. Yeah, it did change. So the money's coming in on Gunnar Nelson, I guess. Oh, hold on.
Yeah, a lot of people are picking Gunner.
Oh shit.
A lot of people are picking
Oh, I'm
Gunner.
sorry.
The
No, I think everyone's taking Barberina. The money's going down a little bit. No, you're right. Yeah, you're right. They're going up. The money's coming in on Gunnar Nelson, right, Pulse?
well, I think a lot of people are picking him to out grapple Barberina, but I think Barberina is prepared for that. And plus, Gunner Nelson,
No, I
it's been
think
a year since he fought.
no,
It's been
you're
a year
right.
since he
I
fought,
agree.
and Barberina's been more active, so I'm picking him by decision.
Okay.
Who do you like, Kiwi? Because I love when you guys pick, because then it gives me I kind of have an idea before you guys are picking, but I just like to hear what you guys say.
I'm gonna lean Nelson in this one. I just think as Pulse has already said, I'm picking him to out grapple Barberina. Put him in maybe submission round 2. I think he's. I don't know. Barberina. I always get Barberina fights wrong, so fade me at all costs.
Well, what country is Gunnar Nelson from? ISL. I
Iceland.
know geography
Iceland,
really good. Where is that?
Iceland, Reykjavik, Iceland.
Oh, Iceland?
Yeah,
Holy shit. What the fuck does he do up there?
I think he trains out of SBG though. I think he's still with them.
Yeah,
And I,
Team MJOLINIR. Mjolnir. Mjolnir. I never even heard of that team.
oh, okay.
Yeah, he's in a different. He must be in a different fight camp now. Post.
Oh, okay.
But Gunnar Nelson's a tough kid. So is Bob. They're both. This is a good fight. I'm kind of leaning. Gunnar Nelson, but I was all week. But Barberina has been working on his wrestling. He has a little girl. Lets his girl paint his nails. Not because it's his little girl, daddy's little girl. I understand. I have a daughter. I never let her paint my nails because she never asked me, and she probably knew I would say no anyways. But I think she did paint one of my nails one time or something. I understand that you're gonna want to go fight for your daughter, and Kiwi has 2 daughters, right? So
yeah.
it's hard. It's hard to go against a guy fighting for his daughter and his kids. I'm going to go with the underdog city plus 290. Barberina, I'm going to go with a knockout. Because like I said, Barberina is going to win by a knockout. And if he goes down to the ground, he will get back up. But Gunnar Nelson can take him to the ground and smash the shit out of him. Or lay and pray. We don't know. We don't know yet till tomorrow. But either pick is a good pick. Either pick.
I was very close to betting Barberina by decision, Pulse. So that's a good pick. I like the odds on that. 10-1, 11-1.
Yeah, I like that pick.
Plus 1,000. It's a good bet.
Yeah, you know what? We all know underdogs hit all the time. Like, we all know that. But Gunnar Nelson is a really good pick. Like, you can't go wrong with either pick. Gunnar Nelson, I think he's a little bit more of a mixed martial artist, a little bit in everything. He's really good, on the ground. But I think Barberina's put in the work. I think he's been evolving, and we'll see. This fight will tell us. You know what I mean? He's got a half-inch reach advantage, Barberina. Just letting you guys know. Now we got the co-main and the main event. Da, da, da.
Okay, so in this co-main, we've got a lightweight belt between Justin Gaethje and Rafael Fiziev. or Fiziev. I can't. I think it's
Yeah.
Fiziev.
Fiziev or Fiziev. Yeah, he goes by both. He doesn't mind. He said both of them are fine.
Okay, I think this is gonna be the fight of the night. I think this is a real banger right here. But I'm gonna pick Fiziev. I think Fiziev has what it takes to take him out. I think he's gonna take him out by third round TKO.
He definitely. It's minus 230 on Fiziev and plus 190 on Gaethje. I'm just gonna. I already have my picks on the Colt and the man. I'm going with Gaethje. If you look at who Gaethje's fought compared to who Fiziev's fought, Fiziev couldn't even knock out his last 4 opponents. How the fuck is he gonna deal with Gaethje? So I think people got this fucking line all fucking wrong. And they say this is his hardest fight. He fought Khabib. He fought Tony Ferguson before Tony Ferguson was ever beaten. So Gaethje. I got Gaethje. I think Usman's going to lose, but I got Gaethje in this one.
Yeah, I'm leaning with Pulse. I reckon round 3 KO for Fiziev or whatever his name is.
Fiziev or Fiziev.
I think that's a really good look. He's got good. Yeah. He's got good leg kicks. Gaethje was.
He's a great. Yeah, he's a great fighter. You're right, Kiwi.
Both
he is all right.
Chandler was having success till he fucking just changed his game plan and decided to fucking try and slug it out with Chandler, with Gaethje. So I reckon he's just going to start low and slowly work his way up the body, catching him late. After he's given him a couple of body kicks, Gaethje doesn't like body kicks, gets his hands down a little bit and then kicks him in the head.
Yeah, but I don't think Fiziev's gonna like fucking Gaethje's leg kicks either.
Yeah.
Yeah, they both have equal. You're right. They both have equal. Fiziev is an unbelievable fighter. Unbelievable.
Yeah. Gaethje, like you said, granted, Gaethje only lost to the top guys. He lost to Khabib, he lost to Oliveira, and he lost to Poirier. But I think at a certain point, his chin's got to go, and I think it's going to happen tomorrow night.
No, that's a great point. Like, I'm wondering, like, is his chin going to go? Because everyone's chin has an expiration date. Is this the time we see it? I'm not so sure. I think Gaethje's going to be around for another 2 years. I think he's going to go on another win streak and maybe one more shot at Islam or I think Dariush is going to be the next 155 champ. That's my honest opinion. So
it could be. It could happen.
I think Dariush got fucked over like Edwards did for a while. I think it's the same situation.
Yep.
So I like Gaethje. I'm going to say third round or second. I'm going to say second round KO.
Okay.
And now we got you guys already you guys both got Fiziev, right?
Yeah.
Did you guys have your way of winning?
Third round knockout for me.
What do you got, Kiwi?
Third round knockout.
Third round KO? Okay. All right, here we go. The main event, who this card was built on. Look at these two savages for the third time.
Yeah, we got a rubber match, welterweight.
I don't want to see a fourth fighting these guys, Pulse and Kiwi. I don't want to see. If Usman wins, then Leon gets automatic rematch. Do you guys want to see a fourth fucking fight with these guys?
I don't think it's gonna happen that way. I think Kamaru gets his belt back and then bring on Khamzat.
Yeah.
I like that.
I
do like I'm sorry, minus I like that too. Minus 240 for Usman and plus 200 for the champion Rocky Edwards. Leon Rocky Edwards. So it hasn't changed.
Yeah, Usman is the fave, even though he's no longer champ, right?
Yeah, that's weird. That's really weird. Like Jones was underdog, like when the fight first started, then Vegas said, "What the fuck are we doing? We gotta switch this over."
I think it's a lot of pressure on Leon to fight in front of his home country like this, defend the belt. So, and I think Trevor Whitman, they devised the right game plan to avoid that head kick, and I think they're going to take him down and try to get him out of there early. So I'm picking Usman Maybe second, third round TKO, something like that.
Who do you like, Key? I already know. I already got Edwards. I took Edwards last time. You know, I was dejected at the end, and then like Rogan and DC had him buried. And what did John Anik say? I think it was the best play-by-play ever, he said. But he's not cut from that cloth. Not even a half second later, head kick, dead.
Yep. Yeah, I'm going with Pulse here. I'm going to pick Usman. I'm going to take him by decision.
A lot of people go with Usman. I'm not saying Usman can't do it. I'm not saying that at all.
Yeah. He was winning.
I think a lot of leg kicks to the knee from Edwards. I think he's going to stay outside on the distance and pick them apart.
Could very well happen. Yeah.
Yeah, but what you guys said could happen could very well happen. Actually, more so because Usman's done it. Usman has went through that division twice. I mean, he's lapped that division twice. The guy's mental is fucking something fucking special. But Leon Edwards, I just like pushing for that guy that comes in there with a T-shirt because he's the champ, doesn't get all dressed up, doesn't change who he is. You know,
he reached the top of the world with that. You know, his coach gave him that speech to get his.
No, you're right. That was an amazing speech, and it really worked too.
Yeah,
it worked. It worked, and they were practicing that fucking. Left or fake with the right because Usman has a tendency to lean to the right or left or whatever. They seen that. They were practicing that before the fight, you know, in the camp, and you can see them practicing the same exact fucking move before the fight. You can see, you know, hitting the mitts in that head kick after the jab or the right. I forget how they parry the jab and then the left kick. I forget the way they do it. But yeah, I'm the only one that's taking Edwards here, plus 200. I really believe people, this is an underdog city card. I really believe this whole card, there's 10 fighters in this card that have never fought in the UFC before, never fought under these huge bright lights. So there's going to be a lot of people disappointed. So be careful on picking all favorites out there. Be careful. There's going to be some underdogs that hit here on this card. And if I'm wrong, you know I'll say I'm wrong. I have no problem. I have humility. I could definitely call myself a knucklehead and say, you shouldn't have listened to me. But I'm going to put up my Tapology. I got 200 wins more than losses in less than a year and a half on Tapology, UFC, boxing, and UFC, Bellator, and any elite boxing. I stopped picking LFA, and if certain fighters are fighting in PFL or one, fighting out this fight, somebody that I really know and like, then I'll take them. You know what I mean? But it's mainly, and Kiwi knows this. It's mainly UFC, Bellator, and elite boxing. That's all I pick. So I got my brown belt. I think I just got my first stripe. So yeah, I'm almost at a black belt in less than a year and a half. Kiwi, you got your brown belt. You got your brown belt too.
Yeah, I think I just got it here.
Yeah, so I was telling Pulse, Kiwi, why I call Sparks Master Sparks. You ever go to his fucking Tapology page? He's got like 18,000 wins and like 2,000 losses.
Yeah, it's unbelievable.
Yeah, Sparks knows his stuff.
Holy shit. I'm like, I never call anyone Master anything except a Master Killer from Wu-Tang Clan because that's his name. Right? I go, Master Sparks. You're the fucking, I want you on this show with us. Help the fucking people out there understand. I can break down fights. Kiwi can break down. Pulse can break down fights. We can do it. Sparks, I offered you a million times. I hope you join us someday in here. At least on Savage Inc. picks. At least once a week.
I got that one bet on Makwan Americani at $23. So, and I've got another bet which is a 4-leg parlay I've got Ludovic Klein versus Jai Herbert, the fight to end in round 1 or 2. I've got Vittori versus Delidze, the fight won't go the distance. I got Gunnar Nelson versus Barberena, the fight won't go the distance. And Duncan versus Tavorovich, the fight won't go the distance. That came out at plus 8,800. So they're my bets for tomorrow. Only a couple.
Guys, I hate to cut it. I hate to cut it short, man. I got to get ready to go to work.
No, pause. Everyone knows you gotta. We did a long one this time. I'm sorry, pause, but I'm just
sorry, guys.
Grateful. Paul, no, don't be sorry. We would have been late anyway. I would have had to do like a couple of these at the end anyways, because Pulse has to be somewhere. We try to keep it an hour, but we're just happy you joined us today. Pulse, go do your thing, brother. Much love, brother. One love. I'll see you. I'll talk to you tonight or tomorrow in the animal room.
Okay, yeah. Happy St. Patty's Day. I'll see y'all in the rush hour chat tomorrow.
Thanks, Pulse, brother, and have a blessed night, brother.
You too.
All right, pal. Thank you.